So the energy that you have right now at the middle of the month is the Tower card. So something external outside of you has collapsed. As you can see, this lightning destroyed one of the anthills. So it could be a bolt of lightning hit your house. It could be a relationship separating, going your own ways. It could be a loss of a job. It could be your car breaks down. It could be a lot of things. And since it's a general reading, it's different for everybody. But there is something that is external that was built. See, this situation wasn't built on a very strong foundation. It wasn't the best situation. This needed to collapse eventually. And the universe, if you don't deal with issues yourself, the universe will come along and do it for you. And that's kind of what these tower incidences are, is the universe is saying, look, I've given you year after year to take care of this, and you haven't. So now I will come in and take care of it. And usually when the universe does, or whoever you believe in, your God or whoever, when they do it, it's 10 times worse than if you would have did it. So that's how come I learned I would rather take care of issues that I know are built on wrong, bad foundation. I would rather rebuild them myself. I would rather tear them down and get rid of them completely myself, because it won't hurt as much if I do it. But if the universe has to do it, they want you to know what's going on and why it happened, and they want you to remember this. They don't want you to forget. They want you to learn from this and to be able to move on. So what is crossing you at this time is the Death card. The Death card is something within yourself. So this Tower probably happened because of some kind of belief that you have, some kind of understanding that maybe you were born with it. Maybe you were raised with that through your childhood. It could be your religious beliefs. It could be your family beliefs. Whatever it was you were raised with and you were brought up with, there is something that is wrong and that no longer is needed in your life because you have changed, you have evolved. And this is what caused the Tower, because you are trying to keep that in existence. You may not want it, you may not believe in it anymore, and you want to get rid of it, but you are unable to. But now, this is what's crossing you. This is what's preventing you from healing from this Tower and creating this Tower in the first place, is you need to do some soul searching, some really deep soul searching, and figure out what it is you need to cleanse, delete, and get rid of in your life. And it's for the best, because you will become a better person. It's like the caterpillar turning into the butterfly. You're going to metamorphose. What is below you at this time, and will be for the next 2.5 weeks, is the Five of Swords. So, with the Five of Swords, there are people that are trying to get away with stuff, and there's winners, there's losers, and you know this, and you are on the defense, and this is with you. You are aware of this situation. This could be in regards to this also. So you are on the defense, and you continually remind yourself of these pains, of what these people are trying to get away with. In your near past, what you're leaving behind is the Knight of Cups. You were very romantic, and you were very in love, and you just wanted to romance and to woo the person you were attracted to, and that's all you wanted to do, is just love the person, and that's all you thought about was love and wanted to be loved. But this is left behind. Don't know, this could be what the Tower is in regards to. I don't see any other love cards. So this could be what all this mental anguish and pain is about. Is this love that you had, and it's no longer there. Either you had this for someone, or this person had it for you, and now it has stopped. Either way, it has stopped. In your soon-to-be or potential, you have the potential for this month to finally complete this pain and start to heal from it. As you can see, 10 of Swords, it's all in your head. This is the most number you can get, is the 10. It's complete, and the sun is rising on the horizon, and there's a beautiful sunrise. So you are healing, and you are overcoming this whole situation. In your soon-to-be future, you have the Emperor. You're going to be strong, and you're going to be the boss of your life and your domain. So no matter what happens in this situation, you are going to evolve. You are going to metamorphose. You are going to learn from it and become that master of your world again. And people will continue to come to you for help and support and guidance, because you are a very good leader, and you understand what it is the people around you need. The way you see yourself is trapped with the 8 of Swords. You see yourself trapped in a situation that you don't know how to get out of right now. It could be because of bonds and attachments to it could be your job is holding you back and keeping you in a certain location. It could be your apartment or your house or your family, your friends. Something is holding you back from doing what you really want to do. The way other people see you as the King of Wands, they see you as being very passionate and driven. They see you very spiritual and charging ahead with a lot of energy. And your hopes and fears is to bring this all together, even though they are opposing forces and issues that are going on right now. And that's probably why the Tower happened, is because the situation is normally in a conflict, and it's not metamorphosing into what you want it to. So this is your hope and your fear. You're hoping you will be able to bring these opposing forces, the yin and the yang, and bringing them together to create something really beautiful. But this is also your fear that you may not be able to do this. That these are two opposite of a situation, that you are not going to be able to bring it together to bring a victory for you and to give you the opportunity to charge into the future with it. And your final outcome is Seven of Wands. By the end of the month, you are going to be very tough, very strong indeed. You're going to be like the soldier, the as in the other deck, it's like you're fending off all these opposing. But you can see this is the skunk. These wands aren't going to hurt a skunk. You just spray them and they're down. They're done for. So you are very efficient at holding everything that could damage you or hurt you in any way. You are very efficient at holding them back. So let's get some clarity on this situation. Let's first get some clarity on that tower right in the middle. All right. So like I said, I do believe this is a relationship, a situation. You have mountains, the sun, and the male suitor. So you have burdens that are really hard for your when I see the male suitor, I think of your partner, if it's male or female, because this is a general reading. So your partner is having a hard time seeing any hope in regards to these burdens that you have presented to him or her. They are having a hard time dealing with this whole situation, and that's what the Tower is. Let's get some clarity in regards to, should we do the Death card? What is crossing you? The Death card. Your own personal transformation that is crossing the Tower situation. Okay, your personal transformation. You have the letter, the dog, and the key. So you did receive some information which from your loyal friend, which unlocked something important. It unlocked a secret about your love. This is something that you realized deep within you need to change, you need to look at and address. Let's get some clarity on, how about the final outcome, the Seven of Wands? Let's get some clarity on the Seven of Wands, the final outcome. So maybe by the end of the month, this is not going to be complete. You're still probably going to be transforming with the Death card, and the Tower is still probably going to be crumbling, because what I see by the end of the month is you have the Cross, the Fox, and the Whip. So you have these burdens that may be painful that you need to take care of, while somebody in the middle is being sneaky about it. And I can see that also while these people are maybe mentally attacking you or verbally attacking you, and you're standing your grounds. It's in regards to these burdens that are really painful and difficult. And somebody sneaky is taking care of it or doing it. This really looks like it's some kind of interpersonal relationship. It doesn't necessarily, when I see this romance and stuff, I think it is a deep romance and love. And it's just something that needs to be communicated and addressed with the burdens that are really painful that you are taking care of. I think we need some more cards, just an overall 3-card spread for Libra. What is it that would be beneficial for Libra to know? Yes. Okay, finally. You have the child, the birds, and the lilies. So you just need to look at your situation from a new perspective, from like an innocent childlike attitude. You need to refocus and not actually have expectations. Actually just let things happen and be honest. That's what children are. They're very honest, forward, and hopeful. And there is going to be a lot of communication with you and the other person, and maybe other people too. Maybe you need to talk to other people also. And in the end, it's going to bring that healing you need. So you just need to get maybe support. You need to reach out to your friends, your family, the people you can confide in, and get their opinion on the situation. You need some help in looking at this in a more open-minded, childlike attitude and belief, and you will receive some healing in the end.